The lane is mid lane.
Yeah, Raze is just going to be working his way in here. Edge pretty low, still going to get the flag and drag there.
Build we've seen 2 out of 2 times, which is the Spectre's Cowl into the Black Cleaver. You can win lane as OGN seems fascinated by this. It was not EQ Flash for once, it was Flash EQ.
He thought he jumped the wall. They didn't go into the bush.
Thanks for I'm open for a Snickers sponsorship.
That would be nice, you know.
It's not nice for Roach.
Goes nice with chicken. BBQ there, but yeah, he's going to have to flash away, hops back in, doesn't get the double bounce, and he's just going to get taken down.
Expecting Unsealed Spellbook to be a teleport back to the turret. Speaking of teleports.
Yep, it's going to be TP up to the top side here from Lava as they try to get the gank in onto Roach. He's ready to transform, still going to be taking quite a bit of damage, hops back in, and yet again, Linderong, in this poorer matchup with the Vladimir, now going to be in a rougher spot. Raze coming around the wall, looking for a steal over onto this red buff. It's going to be Smite versus Ren, but actually the Smite's not there yet. So it should just be the takeaway by the Callista. He's going to get tongue lashed. That's going to be Shockwave, pulls him back in, and Raze.
They just want to increase the pain onto Roach. He is exhausted now. It's a good gank time.
Yep, that's going to be a TP as well to try to just seal the deal onto this one. Only gets the one short hop. Flash forward for the extra damage there from Linderong. Goes into the Sanguine pool. They will take him down. Now Key going golden, has slicing mails from there to try to lock up Edge. Gets the stun, but nobody else can really collapse in on top of the Orianna. And up the river, passes the mid lane towards the north side. Been pretty clear vision lines from
TP coming in.
Gonna be trying this one yet again. Roach looking for the transformation. Gonna get left on. Double hops away from the turret. Tries to kite back. Gets the boomerang. Gets the Gnar ultimate to try to push them back. But 3 members to 1 yet again. There's just nothing that he can do. He will go down as this time Lava finds the kill. But across the map, it's Kongdu Monster who are pushing the advantage. Going aggressive, looking for the turrets. Base call thrown out. Key gonna go in with the slicing maelstrom. Gets the lock up here. In onto Raze. Multiple Ren stacks going through. They pull him out. It's not enough to kill him yet. He gets the flag and drag. One more hit might just do it.
That lead is kind of in a vacuum when realistically it should be spread around the map.
Maybe looking for the gank here up into the top side. Shockwave comes through. Edge gets quite a bit of damage down, but it's just not going to be enough.
Players so far in LCK Spring 2018 didn't expect that.
Oh, here we go. Bit of an exchange here as Roach getting bursted down. He's exhausted. Linderong, one for now though. Edge. Damage is going to be a bit delayed. Has Morello Namicon as the words are difficult all of a sudden. As the Fates Call comes in, massive slicing maelstrom gets a lock up in onto Raze, and he is going to get popped. Linderong
is tanking the Baron and cannot tank with any reliability.
Yeah, just really relying on the shields there from Lava to try to keep him safe, but Linderong, he's playing the flank, but the rest of ROX are getting chunked out, especially with the artillery from Soul.
Baron and Peel, because their comp doesn't do that. They need to start diving.
Well, they're going to be looking to do just that. The Baron comes through there from the Dom Kench Secret, trying to keep Soul alive. He'll get rooted, he spits him out. Pops the shield to keep himself alive, and here comes Roach, gets the stun into the wall, and that's just going to be the instant pop there on a Songyu, now chasing forward. Looking for Linderong, gets the stun in the meantime. Secret is able to finish off Lava, and just like that, Kongdu Monster are looking to take the lead in the game. Linderong still alive, gets popped up with the flag and drag. He'll get taken down by Edge. Quite a bit of damage to this one. Sungwon is getting gated out by Roach, who TP'd back in just to ensure there's no chance of a steal. Kongdu Monster, 29 minutes into the game, pick up the Baron. We'll get another look at this very botched dive.
And I think we did a good job explaining why the dive needed to happen, but the execution, like you say, is against a team with summoners up, a team that's happy to turn it around. Cannon's not tanky, he's dead from the start of this. They're able to go front to back and front to back Kog'Maw comps, victories every day of the week. Too easy for the side of Kongdu Monster. They should have been separated, they should have been flanked. They weren't. Baron is the result. Now we're a couple of team fights away from Kongdu registering an unlikely victory.
It's going to be the Fates Call, thrown out Key. Popping the Slicing Maelstrom yet again, the Devourer thrown in by Secret, trying to keep the Kog'Maw alive and in the fight, but this time it might not happen. Maybe ROX can bounce straight back into this game. Raze goes forward, he'll get taken down. The shielding barely keeps him alive, but it's going to be Lava coming up with a double kill.
It's 1 by 1. I actually like the choice here. It's much more conservative.
Oh, Roach, you can see here chunking out the Vladimir, knocking him down very low. Transfusion brings back quite a bit of HP, but still, Roach is very much winning out on the exchange in the meantime. Key goes in, pop that slicing maelstrom, but now he's going to get slowed up. Has to be forced in with the Fates Call. So drag him out to safety. Through and
ROX can move the minion wave through now, so they're escorting the minion wave after Kongdu Monster was out of position. First time they've been in good position is mid lane.
Yeah, that's going to be Cataclysm coming in, gets Sun into the wall, but no, the Fates Call actually just drags him right out. Songyu going to be throwing Key straight back in, who still has that slicing maelstrom ready to go. Real play thrown down by Linderong, keeping himself alive here with the Sanguine Pool. Secret goes low, pops the Grey Health Shield to keep himself alive, even through all the Ren stacks. Still is alive and healthy on the backside of the fight, just ready to defend.
Well, it's going to draw at minimum a teleport. We've seen this before.
Roach's job is just to go ahead and keep Sungwon away from the pit. Going lower, Raze going out, jumps in, gets the character down in onto lava, but that's going to be the slicing maelstrom, and Raze goes insanely low. Songyun dashing forward, putting the spears into him, trying to get the pop there onto the J4. They go back over to the Baron, but he can't quite get it yet because the Devour comes through, and Roach is going to be the first one that finds a kill as Songwon goes down. Now looking for more. GA gets popped, he comes back up, Soul coming in, jumps over with the Devour. The Secret tries to keep him alive, and Roach is just going man mode, finds the stun into the wall from Songyun, but now might have overstepped, has to try to kite back, but he gets slowed up, locked up, and his GA will get popped. Secret yet again, just a Devour machine for Soul, trying to keep him alive and in the fight. Will do so, as Roach finally does go down.
Single rend, but the rend is enough for Kongdom Monster to disengage. They realize they have no realistic ability to secure. Let's see whether Rend does secure it. Well, it's mostly at 1600 health, so about 1300 worth of Rend. A Q from Vladimir, they pick it up. Another messy fight. It was 3v3 by the end of it, so 2 kills on both sides. Raze takes so much damage, and the Baron almost takes him down himself. Then you see Linderung in the back line, and you shift, and you're like, okay, ROX Tigers have got this. The enemy jungler is DPS'd out. The other members DPS'd out. But the only kill that's secured early is onto Raze. Both junglers down, and no threat onto Songyun. Threats disengaged onto Soul as well. Comically long fight for what has ended up being an extended Game 3. Very nice Devour from Secret to take away the Tides of Blood damage. You're right, he was on point in multiple cases in that fight. 2 for
to wait for the golden moment. So ready to go, Linderung just jumping forward, immediately throws down that Hemo plate, catches 3 members, takes them low, but doesn't find any kills. But in the meantime, ROX have broken through the inhibitor line. They got rid of the turret. This should be a very easy take on the inhib itself. Soul is
if it's a bit more meek, then it's not as good. As Kongdom Monster and ROX are threatening action, well, we see it.
I'm about happy to be. Raze goes in with a flag and drag. Shockwave comes through, brilliantly finds Keaton. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but Linderung's going to find the first kill of the fight as Edge goes down. Soul also going dangerously low, will get popped. At the end, a double kill going over to Songyun, now looking for more, making a triple kill. Can it be the Quadra? Just needs one more as Roach comes back up. There you have it, the Quadra kill over to Songyun, the staple pick of the Kalista, and finally, after this massive war of attrition, this back and forth of Kongdu barely being able to stave off the ROX Tigers, they will lose this series, a 2-1 going over to the ROX Tigers as they close it out right here at the end.
The players celebrating in the booth. The ROX Tigers do go 2 matches in a row with victories. They made it hard for themselves. They thought it would be a straightforward 2-0. In the end, delayed, but even after some mismanagement, even after some mistakes, they were more on the board with the macro. They were more on the board with the Vladimir, who was the difference in the final team fight. Tides of Blood again and again, ripping through the health bars of Kongdom Monster. And Kongdom Monster will be frustrated. They are no longer on the losing streak. They were able to win Game 2, but that required heroics from Edge, the man in the mid lane. Will lose their 2nd series in a row, and even though it's been a better re-entrance to the LCK, it hasn't necessarily been a fruitful one for Kongdom Monster.
Yeah, going to be falling down to a neutral 0 as far as their game score is concerned. 1 win, 2 losses now there for Kongdu, and that will